Winter. The day is short. Frost makes hunters seriously warm up, and deep snow leaves no alternative to hunting skis. But winter, in fact, is one of the best times of the year for hunting ungulates, and the main hunt for the wolf, the trail of the hare. It is interesting to unravel the intricate traces of animals. You can easily read the history of forest events by them. In short, for the hunter of the beast, winter is expanse. Well, what does Zim offer to a fan of hunting in Peru? Not so much, or rather almost nothing. But there is an extremely exciting, though very time-consuming hunting for grouse on the holes. All that is needed for this is land in which grouse are consistently found, the ability to go hunting, suitable weather, and the desire to hunt. And if this hunt turns out to be successful, believe me, it will be remembered for a long time. In my opinion, in terms of emotionality, it is comparable to the most interesting duper hunts. It was for the sake of this very hunt that we found ourselves in the Kira region, or rather, in the Sumi district. There are suitable places here, and everything is fine with the black grouse population. My companion on this hunt will be Mitya Pazer. So, we are with you in the Moose Island hunting farm. Today, we are going to hunt grouse on boughs. This is an old traditional Russian hunt, which consists of the following. It's now afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, to be more precise. The temperature is about -7 degrees below zero. The grouse has already flown out in the morning. He sits down here on the surrounding birches and feeds them with chains on the trees. After that, he is going to spend the night and falls straight from the birch, from the tree, dives, and lies down in the snow in the hole. That's what hunting is all about. The hunter must go around the places of the proposed overnight stay of the grouse on skis. Of course, today, as you can see, there is a very large snow cover. If I move 2 meters away from the snowmobile now, I will fall into the snow on my waist. Therefore, in order to get to the place of the proposed hunt, we use snowmobiles and then we go skiing. Now we will determine the most likely locations of grouse, get on skis, and go around the forest. We still need to get to the hunting ground. A snowmobile is most welcome here, but the hunting itself is only on skis. Well, let's go. Yes, only not far away. There is a lot of snow this year, and our snowmobile got stuck right there. Now we will dig out further. It seems easier on a snowmobile than on everything, right, on the t-shirt. You'll turn away. Now, we are following the blizzard trail on skis. We go to him, right there in a circle, right in the direction of the finger. There are holes there. Then, we start walking along the forest. It is quite simple to find a black grouse, recognition of the grounds and its habits. This hunting is based on the fact that grouse prefer to sit out in the snow most of the time in the cold winter, and fly out of them only for feeding. It is safer and much warmer in the snow than outside. You can hunt in this way either early in the morning, before the departure of the grouse for feeding, or in the late afternoon, when they climb back into the snow for the night. On a sunny day, the grouse holes can be seen from afar. By the way, binoculars are very useful on this hunt. The task of the hunter is to move slowly along the edges of the glades in search of fresh unopened holes. As soon as the holes are noticed, it is necessary to load the gun and move very carefully towards the upcoming hunt. Well, we've been looking for grouse for more than an hour, walking around the fields. Now let's go to the edge of the forest, we'll see. In principle, last year there with a bowstring came across on the holes. Let's see if they'll be there. For holes can be seen from afar. They make turns in the snow, and by these turns, when they fall, you can determine the hole. However, the snow complicates things today. You see, the snowfall is quite heavy, and at night mellow. The holes are now sealed, they are poorly visible, but we will search. There's nothing else for us to do. Come on. Suryaza, we are walking at a distance of 10 meters from each other. Now we go very quietly from both sides, so we take them as if in a ring. Keep in mind, we shoot only black, gray grouse do not beat. There's more over there. Look at this one. What's her name? Here, we managed to raise a small flock, but Dima's gun misfired. Probably, the frost is to blame for that. Here I found a cartridge that... The cartridge that misfired. Here you can see the trail of the bike. That is, the firing pin did not break. Apparently it froze. The water got caught and froze. But then I made 2 control shots. It seems that now the gun is working properly. Well, it's annoying of course, such moments when you miss a chance because of the imperfection of a gun for such a hunt. It is necessary to clean up the weapons correctly, but we are not losing hope. The field is large, and it could easily accommodate another steel. We're going there now, there's more. There were 2 roosters sitting in this place. We see 4 holes here, 2 entrance and 2 exit. This is the first hole the rooster flew in. He flies under the snow and stays there. When departing, it leaves a characteristic wing mark on the snow. So, unfortunately, my gun misfired. To be honest, it's not the first time I've been convinced that a semi-automatic rifle on such a hunt, when you have to move a lot, both on a snowmobile and in heavy snow, very often fails. Therefore, it is better to take a double-barreled shotgun for such a hunt. It is more reliable. But we will continue the search now. There, on the left side, you can also see the characteristic snow mounds. Maybe there are still roosters sitting there. Now we'll go around and go to them. Let's try. Another umpy here. Suryaza, on you. Old ones. Well, you go through, go through. It's them. They lay down there, and before that they were here. These are old ones. Well, this is this whole flock. Here she spent the night here. The day before she spent the night here from the old hole. And today they spent the night here. The old hole. A grouse spent the night here last night. We moved the traces of droppings. And this flock, which we literally raised 5 minutes ago, was there 100 meters earlier. It spent the night in this place last night. Today, I decided to stay there. The transmission is very old. It may be that there were breakdowns, but they are very old. It's already 3 or 4 days. No, probably not on this field, because there were 6 of them in a flock, so they flew out, and there are 6 holes here. This is one pack. Yes, obviously, there's nothing left for us here. Well, it's going to get dark soon, and we should hurry to move to another field. Well, go ahead. We found another herd of sturles. You can see holes 200 or 300 meters over there. The snow is deep, nowhere without skis. But it is not so easy to move on skis through deep and fluffy snow, and especially from unaccustomed. I'll be right back, Syriza. Wait, don't see. Take your time. Take your time. Padranka God. It is still necessary, while it is light, to have time to check there. Well, I took a chicken. Unfortunately, there were a lot of 4. I didn't have time to identify the rooster. I took a chicken. Sergei Ivanovich, he also distinguished himself here. The rooster is lying. We'll get it. So what are we doing now? There on the hillock, I see another herd lying down. Let's go. Let's try to take 1 or 2 more. Schooler. Thank you, Syriza. And you, dear, I bet. Do you have your first cock? Bags, the first pedo. I liked it. In general, the plague is such a labor hunt, but labor, really hard hunting. We've been fretting for 2 hours, probably we're wandering around some kind of detached. Which 2, Dima? How much? You won't believe it. Another 10 minutes, and it will be 4 hours like. Whoa. Yes, time goes fast on the hunt. Labor hunting, cool. Well, let's try again. Let's try to test our hunting happiness once again. Go ahead. You see, here are the bumps next to everyone. Sasha, take it to the right, a little bit. Apparently, empty. Shoot. You. fly right out from under the shower. And that's it. It took off. Yes. You see, he was lying a little to the side. We still need to tread a circle like this, because sometimes I just reloaded, take it almost. And then, they can still be examined very carefully. Sometimes they just take off from under the skis. Therefore, there is no need to relax here. Hard hunting. Well, Sergey, let's argue again. Well done. Thank you. Good shot. So I was walking. I was expecting a little bit. This is me on the takeoff. But unfortunately, it's a chicken, you know. Here I was sure it was a rooster, because it was already dusk, probably. Well, yes. It's already hard to tell the difference. Now the sun flies out a little in the sun, because when you shoot in the sun during the day, you immediately look at a rooster, a chicken. It's certainly a bit heavy twilight here. I get it. Everything is fine. Great. It is not forbidden to shoot grouse, but it is better to take care of them. After all, next year, everyone can bring a brood. It's rapidly getting dark in winter, and we decide to stop hunting. Sergey, well, our hunting day is over today. It ended successfully. We suffered a lot, but we also have a result. As you can see, the situation today is very difficult by nature and by the weather. It's snowing. You can't see the holes from afar, so I probably had to cut circles twice as much as usual. There is no sun either, and therefore, unfortunately, we were able to shoot only chickens. Although they are practically indistinguishable, as you saw for yourself, indistinguishable from roosters. But they were confused with everyone. Yes, we were sure together. All sorts of times we're sure at takeoff that it was a rooster, and in the end, it was a chicken. And 3 chickens, of course. After all, you made the right decision that you stopped hunting. Because now we can still find you, but it's a good one. Yes, we will try tomorrow morning. With morning hunting is also interesting. The bodies sit a little more strictly. That is, they take off when approaching a long distance. Yes, that is, they take off earlier then. Yes, but hunting itself is emotionally more pleasant, and especially when the sun is shining. So we'll try again tomorrow. Here's what I suggest you discuss now about guns. Look, I used my usual double-barreled shotgun. Yes to me. Here, which thank God, did not let me down. There were no misfires. There was nothing. That's why you had a misfire. Tell me better. You and I have guessed why. Yes. Semi-automatic weapons. It is constantly snowing, clogs the shutter mechanism directly, and gets into the firing pin. And now into the hole for the bike. Yes, and accordingly, right now, before approaching this herd, we made an idle descent. I shuddered, and everything started working fine. Of course, such moments simply confirm once again that the preferred winter hunting is a 2-word. Although a 5-charge allows you to make 4 or 5 there. Exhibitions. It's better to have 2, but the right ones. Okay, Dim, thank you. It was very nice. Well, we're going back to base. It would be nice to end a very successful hunting day with a delicious dinner of our prey. I sincerely believe that the mandatory mining should be disposed of. Therefore, every hunter simply has to be a good cook. So well, Dmitry Evgenyevich, you and I got 3 great, well, unfortunately, and today, it just so happened. There was such a feeling, but it's not prohibited by law. There is nothing easier. Moreover, in a cyclical sense, they are much better. By the way, look here, let's discuss how we cook with you, because it's not a wolf. You can cook it anyway, unlike the wolf that you and I got a few days ago. Well, there is a suggestion. Russian game, we have a traditional Russian oven. Combine these 2 ingredients, it seems to me, it will turn out very well. What? I don't understand. Well, Dmitry Evgenyevich, what's the problem, right? Here to cook. Do we have a bowler hat? There are peeled potatoes we peeled. There is an onion lying there. Lard, garlic, seasoning. What is it? What are we starting? Here we go. Let's cut the fat. Put it in slices on the bottom. Come on. Thin slices. So Dim, what should I do? Talk means what? I'm here now. Let's cut the onion. Let's cut the onion straight there. Let's shoot the bottom slowly at the beginning. And then I'm going to line the bottom of the kitten now, so that it doesn't burn. In one wall, right? So. Here, leave a little bit inside. That's it, but you see how beautiful it turns out. Well, we'll post it now. It's neat now. That's the bottom of it. Well, probably not anymore. It's fine. Now come on, wipe it off. Here, you have one, the second one, and the third one remains inauthentic. And now, listen, wait, and we're stuffing the fat inside, right? Yeah, come on, what? So, and we're not going to put the breast in the axe to stuff. That's enough. Garlic? When we put it on top, won't we? Let's not say that yes, which is essentially wrong. Now we rub it, that's enough. Come on, here's the dressing. What do we have here? This, well, what was found in short, here. Yes. Right? And what about the salsa? Now also on. Dim, here's some more salt for you. Look, that's enough. I can imagine it too. So, let's put it down. One time. I put it down. Tight. Yeah. Add the potatoes. Onions should be cut. Let's then add and remove potatoes. So, let's cut the onion. Did you make a big onion? Yes. So now. How is it now? I'm his nan. It's so dangerous to cut. So this can be something, probably a little bit smaller. Well, I'm going to cut it big. Let's try it now. So, Dim, come on, what's there? What are we adding? Add salt on top. Come on, let's pepper the peas on top. So, come on, salt on top. Yeah, pepper peas on top. So, fill it with water. Come on, fill it up to the top, even almost full of cast iron. Yeah, come on. So well, Dim, we still need to add, right, another bucket. Yes, yeah. I promised myself a real traditional Russian oven. Unbroken? Yes. So clay obytnaya oven is a rarity, very large. If it is pulled straight, so it is. Pay attention to the tree, right? What is she good for? It warms up very evenly, and it's a long good heat. And this famous steppe porridge is being prepared in it. Yes, which we are singing now. Dim, come on, light it up. Come on. How well she went. Immediately. The grass is completely burnt. Yeah, the coals are ready. We take a grip. We grab this cast iron with it and shift it. Come on. Dear, oh yeah, we're trying. Okay, fine. Dmitry Evgenyevich. Great, everything is fine. Yes, come on, get up. Let's evaluate what we've got. Open the lid. Just holding a spoon. Let's try it. Get up. She stood there. How many ovens do we have? Hours? About 5 hours. We'll get 5 hours. So, here's the slider legs boiled off. Where are the legs there? Let's see. Oh, what a broth. Then we get it. Yes, let's try the broth. We take out the potatoes. Well, let's try. Listen, you know what? Let's try with you on the leg or something. From some kind of broth, right? Come on, you break it, I break it. Come on. Fichno. Just a divine cat. Boiled, soft, delicious. Yeah. Dmitry Evgenyevich, we are arguing you with Paul and Shulyam. Great. I wish you all the best, dear friends.